He's in the wheelchair. He's out of it. He's out of the wheelchair again. What's up? It's your boy Stevie83, and I'm back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're reacting to the... Man, there's so much going on in Philly right now, we don't even know what to say. Philadelphia. We're reacting to it. Make sure you go show the family TV love. They're the one doing all the work. I'm just reacting to it.
It's fine.
These are challenging times, particularly July 4th. I don't know what is about that time period.
City leaders speaking about the violent holiday weekend.
He talking about fireworks, and we got this going on.
Injured.
I really wish the violence would, come down. It's a it's a good city. I love Philadelphia. This is where I'm from, born and raised. And to hear something like this, it's really, really sad.
The violence started early with 2 dead.
You gotta stay out them streets. Everybody won't be outside nowadays.
A man shot and killed by a Philadelphia police officer after shooting at officers and trying to steal a patrol car in North Philly.
I know each
generation probably
go through their own experience to come up with this conclusion. But it's probably safe to say, fam, in 2025 and beyond, going to a block party on the 4th should probably be the last thing on your agenda.
What's he rapping beside her?
This summer, the streets of Philadelphia has been nothing short of a battlefield. Over the weekend, one neighborhood found himself in the middle of a daily cycle of violence. What started as a single shooting quickly turned into a bloodbath. In less than 24 hours, 3 people were dead and 12 others were shot. One of those victims who we'll later pay our respects to was a man in a wheelchair. A man who had already survived a brutal ambush in the same neighborhood nearly a decade ago. But out here, the streets don't forget. And
man, that luck. 10 years ago, you get put in a wheelchair. And then now, oh man.
Sometimes history has a cruel way of repeating itself.
Don't
I know
it,
most
though?
people waiting to look at this video to see what sparked it off. What set off this shoot, and it might be as simple as we think. Disrespect. I mean, minutes before
it's for
the
education
erupted,
and entertainment purposes only. Like, comment, subscribe.
A name that still holds weight in these streets. And in Philadelphia,
who is it?
Especially in the summertime, when tensions run high and tempers boil over, one wrong word can cost you everything. The response was swift. Gunshots filled the air. People scattered, and by the time the smoke cleared, lives were lost and families were shattered.
Who can't walk?
They making fun of him.
Watch. Can't walk now. Dude ass can't walk.
They got shot at. Use them legs.
Popping some more. Yo, popping some more. Yo, pop that shit.
All that shit, bro. And we outside. We outside with everything on. Right here, right? We got all these jewels on. This like big memories.
They're asking for it. Like in the streets now, you got this Instagram, you got the internet now is going crazy. You got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Twitch, you got a YouTube, you got Kick, you got all kinds of them. They could just go on any platform and just keep going and yeah, you know, and they just go keep on escalating the violence, man, and watch what happens.
Right here. Big members.
I'm sorry to see it.
Big members. Big members. Who can't walk?
Them niggas noodle.
Man, but it's enticing though, ain't it? It's enticing for me. I know it's got to be enticing for you guys.
Look at all us though. We can use our legs. We can use our shit.
That's crazy.
In this video, we diving deep into what happened.
The flaming is crazy.
Philadelphia's deadliest 24 hours this summer. We'll
look at the city though. Like, ain't the trash people? The trash people's on strike up there in Philadelphia. I heard the trash union shut down. They're on a strike. So look at the city.
Behind the violence, and why the situation serves as a chilling reminder of how fragile life is when you caught up in these unforgiving streets.
Ain't it
what
though?
Happened here ain't just another headline. It's a reflection of every city fighting battles on every corner.
I'm glad I got old enough and I did enough time in prison to understand and know to change my ways, or I would have just been another pack in these streets too.
But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember,
and that's real, because I was running around the same, doing the same shit.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Sometimes linked with 27th Street, also known as part of a group called SP Clappers, South Philly Clappers, made up of 7th Street Clappers, 27th Clappers, and 56th Street Clappers, aka Campus. According to public records,
man, they had a lot of clappers.
Street feuds, mostly with other cliques like the Cinders, YBC, the Young Bad
Cinders,
Chasers, which was the group affiliated with the late rapper YBC Duel.
Dude, rest in peace, Duel. Rest in peace, Duel. That my boy, I love.
Several members have reportedly died over the past few years.
I will disrespect you.
Media and Reddit discussions. Now, 27th Street been having beef for years. According to public records, they've been having beef with Descenders since at least 2018, which happened to be the same year.
Like
Descenders with 27th Street was paralyzed after walking home.
They think this stuff is real
February.
battle war zone. They think this stuff is real war zone, like they got kids like out here playing like it's war zone. It's not a war zone. It's a gun battle. It's real life. This ain't where you can hit the restart button. You can't spawn in. You can't get a homeboy's tag and reboot him. You feel me?
2018, Azir was shot as he was walking home from dinner near
Rest in peace, man. My condolences go to the family.
His father, Troy,
17.
He worked as a Bon Appetit staff member at Penn State University. Troy told the local newspaper at the time his son was in intensive care, undergoing lung, throat, and back surgery. He also said that his son is likely to remain fully paralyzed below the waist for the rest of his life, and that the cost of medical bills only added to the family's stress. But Penn State students had started a GoFundMe and raised over $10,000 for the medical costs.
Okay, that's good.
Same year, Descenders would go on social media and via raps that claimed they was the ones responsible. Fast forward to 2025, Harris now 24 years old, and on July 7, 2025, he had visited the 1500 block of South Ethan Street Sunday night for a cookout.
So he wasn't even from over there.
Music, food,
I mean, he's from there, but he wasn't living there.
People had gathered on the block the night before for a memorial for 4 other young men who had been shot and killed in recent years.
Man, I can't sympathize enough, man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Now, listen, you just got in a hooping game. You got in a game, right? And they put you in a wheelchair, and now I guess he had probably moved away. Think about it. You come to a cousin's barbecue and a send-up party for your boys, and then next thing you know, this happens. Somebody come raining down on you.
Crowds returned Sunday evening to continue the festivities, something they refer to as Club 27.
Okay. What is they doing?
The cops is not playing that shit.
This was outside, I guess. Dang, I wish I was there. I'd be out there bopping right with them. Shit. Ooh! They got all the drink too? Come on, man. I would have been ready to fit right in, bro. Where's the barbecue? Where's the food at? Ain't no shortage of women. She young as shit with a baby. Hope it ain't hers. I hope this don't get me copyrighted, bro. For real.
Green Bronx, Ronnie out.
You got a shirt on. You got that on, Unc. I ain't gonna hold you. Unc got that fit on.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie. Yeah. Yachty's scared. Yachty's scared, Ronnie.
They outside, they say part 2 tonight. Don't fuck with us. Don't come out there tweaking because you will get put down.
Oh no.
No, BC.
Listen, if y'all ain't believe me yesterday, everybody bitch I heard today.
Listen.
Like I said, ain't no shortage of women there. That's for damn sure.
This weekend, I told y'all earlier.
Look at them. They outnumber all of them.
And this not no event today. Like, this shit is crazy. This just on a regular.
This on a regular? Oh, man. There go the shots. There go the shot. Sound like a beat going on, all the bullets.
Now, them gunshots you just heard, that was from a Ring doorbell footage on someone's door.
Look at them. They got ass up everywhere, don't they?
But I'll leave the link in the doorbell footage on someone's door. I can't play this video due to YouTube guidelines, but I'll leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out. Shortly before 1 a.m., police said gunfire had erupted and more than 100 bullets were fired down on a crowded block.
100?
He was seated in his wheelchair and and was struck multiple times in the back. Police said he was rushed to a nearby hospital, but died shortly after 2:15 a.m. He rested.
Rest in peace. Now, all them boys was on there, man. I'm sorry, but they was on there. I ain't.
I love condolences to his family. Now, a girl tried her best.
Rest in
to
peace,
pick him
my
up
brother.
and save his life.
She was trying.
It was too heavy, and the bullets started flying. I give my hat off to her.
Me too. Me too. Get a round of applause. That girl was definitely trying to save him. Till them things started stinging her.
Large group of juveniles. Hey, U.S. responded at Edding Street. Use extreme. Use caution. We're still getting calls for person with a gun. 27 in Dickinson, 28 in Dickinson, 1517 Edding.
Bruh. Okay, we got this one. Let's go first. We have one person now. Shut the door.
1732. Here.
I'm sorry, it's blurred. Like it's got to be on the count of
into a
YouTube.
deadly mass shooting in Gray.
This morning on the 1500 block of South Edding Street,
police
say it appears the shooters were firing indiscriminately, even with children nearby.
Action News reporter Jessica Cartalia is live outside Penn Presbyterian Medical Center with the latest on the victims' conditions. Jessica.
Well, Sarah and John, many of those victims were brought here to Penn Presbyterian Hospital. There was also a large crowd and a very heavy police presence outside of the emergency room. All of this started just before 1 o'clock this morning on the 1500 block of South Edding Street. That's in Grays Ferry. Police say this mass shooting, that's what they're calling it, left 3 people dead, 9 others injured. Police say that they were actively monitoring the block for reports of large gatherings and loud music. After multiple reports of events like these large gatherings took place over the 4th of July weekend. They were responding to a nearby call when police started to hear this gunfire, and when they arrived on scene, they found a dozen shooting victims. Police say that they transported 8.
A dozen, bro. Could you imagine? Bruh. You pull up and you got 12 people running to you. They already been hit. That's crazy.
The 12 victims to the hospital. 2 of the victims were juveniles. They fortunately are expected to be okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
This is coward stuff. This is when you see the size of this block. I mean, just individuals just shooting randomly into houses, into cars, children out here. I mean, this is coward. Wannabe thug stuff.
Now, initial reports, I just want to clarify, said that 3
he in
people
Philly?
have been killed, 9 others transported. That number has been updated. We know that 8 have been transported. 3 people have lost their lives. We do know that at least
man. Rest in peace. My condolences to the families,
taken into custody. Their involvement is unknown at this time. We are working with police to try and get the very latest.
Now, the 3 victims was identified as Za, affiliate himself allegedly with the Clappers. May he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family. A young man identified as White Boy from TPG. May he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family.
Right.
And of course, Azir allegedly affiliate himself with Poundside. And somebody from 27 went to social media and said the following: "That's so dishonorable. We don't move like that in our war. So for somebody to come shoot the block up while everybody enjoying themselves and don't have nothing to do with what we got going on is crazy work. But I see how MFers want to play. But as a
that's crazy, and that probably going to start a lot more drama right there. That's going to start out so much more.
Now it seems no one lost their life who allegedly wasn't in the streets. But it was a young girl who's now fighting for her life in critical condition. And her sister with the social media to speak up.
Hope she makes it,
Y'all
man.
need to shut that Club 27 shit down. A block full of kids. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody, just young and dumb. Trigger happy. So many injured and people lost their lives over some shit that could have been prevented. My fucking baby sister in a hospital bed behind this shit. Man, y'all, respectfully, if you don't know the story, shut the fuck up. My best advice is get out the streets.
that.
But if you in it, don't put the ones you love the most on innocent bystanders, especially kids at risk, while you still dissing and dead at a party, at a block party. You putting everybody at risk. And even though the 3 people who lost their life, may they rest in peace, were allegedly in the streets, over a dozen others was shot, and many more lives was affected. And just like that, another chapter of blood been spoiled. And Philly streets that seek retaliation. Names getting mentioned, shots getting fired, and families getting left to mourn. Over the weekend, Philly had 6 dead and 35 hurt.
Man, we're sending all our prayers out to Philly. I hope they get right. I hope something gets the help they need to help what's going on up there, because the level of violence that's going on up there is tremendous. We're going to get out here today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Drop it in the comments how you feel about what you witnessed today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.